Hi there and welcome back to my animation channel. Today we'll be going through my process of putting my character together for the Trainspotting movie that I've been making. We'll take it from basic sketch stage up to the finished animation, do a bit of animation on it, and this will be doing in OpenToonz. The whole setup is in OpenToonz. Now there's a lot on OpenToonz available on the internet. I haven't done anything yet. There's a lot of guys out there doing a lot of good stuff. So if you need to bone up on the technicals of OpenToonz, please go visit those sites. I'll certainly put something up in the near future. There's a few points that I will cover in this video, a few little technical things to do with this actual character, which we'll go through a few of the little techniques you can use in OpenToonz. But as I say, if you want to learn OpenToonz, best download it, go do some research on YouTube or on video sites, wherever, and just bone up on it. I will come back to it at a later stage and put something up, but this video today is just on putting this character together. Hope you enjoy, hope you might pick up a few little tips or little tricks, and please keep visiting my animation site, and I will be posting more animation videos up real soon. All the best. So what we've done here is we've created a raster level in OpenToonz, and we are just sketching in the character, just a basic sketch to pose him. Then copy and paste that basic pose to in the same level to various other cells. We've done 5 here, but you can do as many as you want. That's the quickest way to sketch something in where only one body part or a few body parts are moving. So this is what we're doing here. We've got 5, and then I've got onion skins on, so that's the red line you're seeing there is the previous cell, and the green line will be the next cell, and we're just sketching him in. Basically what we're trying to do is just move his head, and there we have it. Right here, what we're doing here is we are just putting these cells into the X sheet. I'm putting them in 4s and spacing them out, and we are just placing this guy in the X sheet as a rough. We won't use this in the final. And then I've created a vector level, and using the rough level behind still in the raster, we are now tracing over to make the vector level, which is what we'll be using for the for the actual character animation. So here we're just tracing over what we did. On a vector level in OpenToonz, and now what we are doing is we're going to color this chap. So we create in the palettes, we copy, basically when you open the palettes it comes as a transparency and a black. Copy the black, paste it in the palette to the right there, and then you can fiddle with the color mixer at the bottom to get your required color. So that we've done that. We've got a skin tone we've got a shirt, and we are basically just coloring this chap, and very easy to do in vectors. All you have to do is make sure that all those lines are closed. Right, this character has been partially colored in, but at this stage I want to zoom in and show a little bit more of the detail that you can go to in OpenToonz. We're going to adjust the line thickness. You can taper the ends of the lines or even in the middle using the pump tool, which we've selected here. Basically how it works is that on the top left you have a slider, and the smaller the number, the more to the left there, the smaller the amount of the vector line it selects, and the larger the more of the line it selects. So you can finesse this thing. You can get it right down, or you can do the whole line. So that's what this pump tool does. Very, very handy. One of the nicer aspects to drawing in vectors. Another thing that I wanted to just go into a little bit more detail here is when you putting in a second color to a flat color like this in OpenToonz, it's pretty straightforward. Here we're going to be putting our shadow color in, so we just we'll start with the highlight. Select the line tool with the color that you're going to use in this instance. It's a highlight, and you see how the line is above the outline of the character. So we're filling it here with the color. There's a way to get around that, which is very handy, which we'll get to right now. We're just putting here further down a shadow. We just it's as straightforward as I haven't named these yet. I do name all my colors, but I haven't done it yet. Just copy and paste in the palette a color swatch, and then you can go into your colors and give it a different hue, shade, whatever color, and that's as straightforward as it is. So here we've selected a shadow color with the line tool, and we filled it in. Right, what I want to show you here is how to hide that line so that it's not visible. Basically, to put it behind that black outline there. Pretty straightforward. Basically, it's the Control open brackets key that puts it down, and Control closed brackets key puts it up. So there we just use the vector tool to finesse that overrun, and there it is. Beautiful. Okay, so coloring is pretty much complete with this guy. I see there's one shadow that hasn't closed there, but we're going to zoom in on him and do some adjustments on his face. The plan here is to on the right there in the strip of all the frames, we want to have a variety of facial expressions, so that later when we start animating him, we can just drop in these cells and have his eyes, mouth, etc. move. So that's all we're doing here, is we're just setting up the facial expressions. obviously need him to blink, and that's what we're doing here. And just more adjustments of the eyes. From one cell to the next, because you're in vector mode and it's flowing on, the actual face isn't moving at this stage between these cells. It's very easy just to get one right, one facial part, say the eye, the eyeball, the nose, whatever. You can copy it through all the cells. That's the beauty of vectors. What's happening here is we're doing that very thing with the jawline. I've noticed that his jawline is pretty bad, so I go and draw in a new jawline with a better curve to it, and then copy it all the way down in all those cells, so that it's consistent all the way through. So you don't have to draw it every time. You can just copy it, take out the previous vector line, paste it in, close it up, so that you can fill it with color, and it's done. So our character is pretty much done. We've got 15 cells of him in various poses, and now it's just a case of setting it up in the X sheet, which will be our way of animating this guy. Selecting the facial expression that you need, and then dragging it across, literally clicking and dragging it across into the character's level or layer, column 6 here, column, and then it's just a matter of timing it, spacing the poses, etc., etc. So the fun stuff. So we just playing with those features here, just testing them out, and we're almost done. And that's pretty much it. There's the guy doing his turn and his facial expressions, and the only thing to do is drop him into the background of the scene.